Alright, you've made it to an important milestone. Over the last two videos, we've walked through 15 powerful values. You've looked at them from a financial perspective, reflected deeply, and shortlisted your top 5. Now, in this video, we'll take the final step, zeroing in on the top 3 core values that will act as your financial compass from this point forward. Why 3? Because when it comes to living with clarity, simplicity beats complexity. When you're faced with a difficult financial decision, when you're tempted to spend impulsively, when you're unsure if an investment aligns with your goals, your 3 values will cut through the noise and guide you back to what really matters. Think of it this way. A compass doesn't give you a dozen directions. It gives you one north. Your values will be that north. They will keep you aligned, consistent, and intentional. Let's begin. Now, I know what you're thinking. But I like all 5 of my values. How do I choose just 3? That's a fair question. So let's approach this not as elimination, but refinement. Here are a few questions to help you sharpen your choices. Which values show up the most in my financial decisions, both good and bad? When you look back, what keeps repeating itself? What has driven your career choices, your investments, or even your financial mistakes? Which values make me proud when I honor them, and guilty when I ignore them? This is powerful. Guilt is often a signal that you've violated a personal value. Pride is a signal you've honored one. If I could teach only 3 values to my children or future generation through my financial life, what would they be? This one reframes it beautifully. You're not just picking for yourself. You're picking what you want to model. Which value would I never ever compromise? No matter what the opportunity, pressure, or reward. That's your non-negotiable, the one that stays no matter what else changes. Take a moment with these questions. Pause this video if you want. Don't rush it. This is your compass we're talking about, not something you update every few days like a to-do list. Now, once you have your top 3 values in front of you, I want you to do one more thing. Write them down, not just in a notebook. I want you to place them where you'll see them often. On your mirror, at your work desk, inside your wallet, as your phone's lock screen. Why? Because repetition builds belief, and belief drives behavior. The more often you see your values, the more naturally you'll live by them. Here's something else to remember. Your 3 core values are not just emotional concepts. They are your financial philosophy. From now on, every strategy we build, be it your spending plan, income goals, investment allocations, or insurance choices, will be filtered through your values. Let me show you how that plays out. If you value freedom, you'll prioritize emergency funds, passive income, and investments that give you flexibility. If you value relationships, you might set aside money for family support or shared experiences. If you value wealth, you'll think long-term, assets, compounding, and growing your net worth. If you value safety, you'll never skip insurance or risk mitigation. See how that works? Your values are not just personal, they are strategic. They'll keep your financial journey authentic, stress-free, and aligned. Now, a quick reminder before we wrap up. Your values may evolve. Life changes. Seasons change. You'll grow. But don't use that as an excuse to be indecisive. Start with these 3. Let them guide you. Live with them for a while. Because what matters more than perfect values is living values. Alright, let's land this. Here's your task. From the 5 values you shortlisted earlier, finalize your top 3. Write them down, somewhere visible, and internalize this. These 3 values are now your financial compass. Every choice from now on should reflect, protect, and honor them. This is how you build wealth with integrity. This is how you make money your servant, not your master. This is how you design a financial life that actually feels like your life. In the next video, we'll begin translating these values into practical action. Starting with how to design a spending pattern that reflects who you truly are. But for now, pause, reflect, decide. I'll see you there.